Always a project. We got old JP up there. We're gonna get him all up to date with these new Ionic Lithiums. Out with those old Autocraft, whatever the heck they are. We're gonna be putting in a new charger, the Ionic 4 bank, and shouldn't take us too long. The install of the Ionics that you will probably have to do is open up your ring terminals a little bit. The posts are a little bit fatter than your old batteries, so I just use this kind of bit and try not to get the thing spinning in my hand, and we'll widen those out and we'll be in business. All right, so the 125 amp hour Ionic cranking battery is installed. Obviously that didn't take long. Again, I just widened the ring loop size diameter so we could get them on these slightly larger posts, and we'll be good to go there. We'll test everything out later. And now what I'm going to do is go get the old batteries out, the old charger out, and get busy on upgrading John from 24 volt system for his Lowrance Ghost we put on earlier this year, and a new charger, and we'll be done. Alright, so just like I did with my install, I'm using John's foam that his batteries came packaged in, and just to provide a little bit more shock cushioning here in this tray. So we've got 2 of the 3 batteries connected. We got new cables, right, when we're connecting them in series. It's nice because it came with a heat shrink so we can mark the positive from the negative, and we're just going to keep going until we get the 36 volt series connection done. So from the circuit breaker, the positive to the first battery, negative to positive, this is going to go negative to positive, and then finally the negative of the trolling motor will be the end of the 36 volt series connection. All right, so again, the 36 volt positive, first battery in a series connection, negative to positive for the second battery, negative to positive of the third battery, and finally the ground from the trolling motor, right, to the third battery. So 36 volts in series. I'm not tightening anything down yet because we've got to mount the charger. So the next thing we got to do is I tied a pull string to where John's old charger cable ran up through, and I removed storage compartment, and you can see it goes right back there to where his old charger was. So by tying a string, I can pull the cord from the new charger. All right, so that's the next step, and there'll be a pull string to attach the new one to. Makes the job easier. Okay, so once we got everything connected in series, like we talked about, for 36 volts, we got the charger right there, all connected to each of the batteries, and you can see on my digital voltmeter that I'm reading 39.8 volts DC. So the next step is to go up to John's Lowrance Ghost and set it for 36 volts. We got the third battery in, all in series. I did go through, and now you can see John's trolling motor is set to 36 volts. Real simple procedure. So we got everything installed. We're just testing John's charger. All 4 batteries connected up. He bought from Dave the Ziob 3 54 amp hour batteries for his trolling motor, 125 amp hour for cranking, and all his electronics. So we just cleaned up a little bit in here after installing everything, and I used some of that foam again that it came with to line the battery trays, just so they're not bouncing around, little shock absorption. Same thing on one side of the charger here. And we reprogrammed the Ghost for 36 volts. They all come from the factory at 24 volts. That was simple. There's a video online. And now for the 5th time, I think it is, maybe 6th time, I'm going to show this guy how to do the wireless connection between his Elite Ti2s. You going to remember it this time?
I hope so.